Hi, it's Friday night, the 1st of May, day 122 of Living the Dream. Today's the first day of a brand new month, and so I've just completed 4 full months of doing my video journals and working to get my Living the Dream coaching content developed and produced. That way I'll be able to build out my Living the Dream coaching website and launch my business by starting my marketing efforts to acquire brand new beginner entrepreneurs that I'm hoping to be able to coach really soon. I'm really getting anxious and excited about this. My power statement for today simply said I will get 4 to 5 more segments recorded. Even though these segments are more technical and full of details, I was able to finish recording 5 of them today, and so that makes a total of 10 segments that I've recorded so far of the 14 that they have in Lesson 11. I have 4 more to do, which I'll do tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then I'll be ready to start building out Lesson 11. So let me show you this one segment then, show you that, just to let you know that I'm doing what I need to be doing.
Step 6 is where you add apps that you feel are needed to provide your visitors extra functionality. Now that you've sorted out your pages and populated them with your own content, it's time to add in some extra features if needed. This is normally done through adding apps from the builder's own app market, or what I call engines. Some builders only offer inbuilt features. Now you might be asking, what exactly is meant by functionality? Well, here are some examples of helpful apps and features.
Anyhow, I'm not going to play a lot of that. It's just great. It's a great lesson segment. So, there you go. Bam! Done! I got those 5 done. I'm moving this along and starting Monday. I'm hopefully will be able to build out the lesson, because if I get those 4 done Saturday, I'll be ready to do the building out of those segments and get Lesson 11 done. So here's my to-dos list right here. Today was Friday, so do 5 more segment lesson from Lesson 11 and check my account, check my email, start reading Magic and Thinking Big, etc., etc. Bam! Done! So, I had 5 recordings, like I said, that was highlighted at the top of that list, but I pretty much took the entire day to get those 5 done because I had to start over and re-record and type and make the wording flow better. It's just a tedious process, but when it's all said and done, it's going to be a really good lesson. Corey's next question says, get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? Check. Were you productive throughout your day? Yes, I was. It was a great Friday morning. Beautiful, beautiful day outside. Did you get the most important things done? 5 more segments recorded. Check, 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 check. Did you move your goals forward? Yes, I did. From the portal of my mind, those 5 segments got recorded and typed and done, and into the world of the physical. Bam! Did you show up as the person you wanted to today when the day was all done? My personal time was Kathleen's, and she's home, and I'm home, and we were present for the rest of the night. So combine these questions and ask yourself this. Were you honest with yourself about today's test, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments you made to yourself? Well, I think I was able to make up for the small shortfall I had in my progress yesterday, because I was able to get 5 more segments recorded when I thought it was going to be 4, maybe 5. I got the 5th one done. So I said I would get the 4 to 5 done, but I pushed hard and got the 5 done, and I only have 4 more to do tomorrow. So yes, I kept my commitments I made to myself this morning. The next question Corey asks is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? Well, after a full day of doing the process of recording and re-recording and writing and re-rewriting and then re-recording again and again and looking and listening, oh, gotta change that, starting over, I came down from work, all done, and set that project aside. Just turned it off, left it upstairs in my office, and I turned my focus and attention to, in the evening with Kathleen. In other words, I was present for her, and we had a wonderful evening relaxing together. I went out to get dinner, and she decided to go get her own kind of dinner. We were at odds what we wanted to eat, but that's okay. That's how it works. So I had my car, off I went, and she off went, and we met back and had dinner, then had a relaxing evening. You know, that Friday nights, this is a Friday, after 44 years of Friday nights being our date night, we're still doing it. Isn't that great? It's just a great thing. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? Well, last night I talked about how I'd been falling to sleep while dreaming about coaching people. I think I said I went to sleep tonight and I was sitting there recording. I meant to say that the night before that, the next lesson, Not that night, but the night before that, I had fallen asleep. In fact, I fell asleep again last night the same way, and I think it's going to happen this way too. I fall asleep thinking about me coaching, and it's just so exciting. It's on the crit of my mind, right on the screen of my mind, and before you can say howdy doody, I'm asleep. Thinking that stuff puts me to sleep, but I stay thinking about it, and I wake up in the morning like having had the whole hour of thinking that way. It's just so great. It's been happening again and again, and I'm loving it. Croy then asked, rate your day. What were your efforts rate today? So I gave myself a 9. I say 9 because I worked at the speed of 9 to do those recordings, and they turned out great, but I wish I didn't have to do so many re-recordings and writing corrections, but that's okay. I think it's going to build out beautifully and become a fantastic lesson as a result of the tediousness and going through it to make sure it's good. The next question is, if this was the only thing you get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, what would that one thing be, Marty? Now put it into a power statement. So my power statement I wrote down for tomorrow morning that I'm going to re-look at and see if it's still set for the right way for a Saturday, but here's what I said. I'll record the remaining segments for lesson 11, period. That's not a big thing. Get those done. I have a few things unrelated to my coaching lesson recordings that I've got to do. I've got to get them done tomorrow before Monday starts, and that way I can make sure when those remaining segments are recorded tomorrow, I'll be ready to launch and do some great things come Monday. Okay, let's end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for a great night's sleep. So true. When you get the age that I am, a good night's sleep and even a power nap here and there does wonders for your body and your energy. I often need a short power nap once in a while to get my second wind, so to speak. So gone are the days when I could go from 6 in the morning till midnight, night after night, day after day, without a break. Maybe my 20s, 30s that way, but not in my 60s, man. When I sleep through an entire night, it's a fantastic thing. You know, without having to wake up in the middle of the night and find your way to the bathroom, whatever. It's just a great thing to sleep all through. And last night I slept through, so this morning I woke up refreshed. I'm looking forward to the same thing tonight. I love a great night's sleep. Next, I'm grateful for the law of vision. The thing we need more than anything else in this world is vision. Man without vision shall perish. You heard that. We need understanding. We need appreciation for sure. But the fact is, we don't need see far enough. We don't see far enough, and we don't see clearly enough or soon enough. Vision, which is the ability to see, is usually thought of as being a physical quality, but eyes are merely the instruments of sight. Sight itself is in our judgment, our understanding, our imagination regarding what we see. There are many things in a mountain range. I'm an artist and I love to see back further in the different layers. For example, there are many things in the mountain range, for example, that may be visible to a geologist, but that would remain unseen to most of us who don't have the necessary knowledge or vision that he would have in looking at the rocks and the things that we see in a mountain. Anyhow, vision probably has its most important aspect when we think of it as a quality of personality. Few people can look objectively and clearly beyond the boundary of their present circumstances. One of the greatest elements of safety in human personality is that ability to look and plan ahead. And the value of this quality is in proportion to the clearness of the visibility and the range of one's vision. Far too many people are severely handicapped by short-sightedness. This most definitely hinders success. Wouldn't you agree? When one of his or her eyes focus too much on the present, the future tends to be blotted out of their vision. Vision causes some of the greatest differences between people. The person who has vision thinks about and prepares for the future, while the person who lacks vision lives each day as it comes, in blinders often. Unlike animals who live their lives or their existence only in the present, looking right now, only in the present, human beings have the capacity of vision, even the potential to reach for the stars and bring back to themselves all the beauty and harmony of the universe through the very beautiful power of the laws of attraction and manifestation. That takes vision. To the portal of your mind into the world of the physical. That's what vision's all about. Lastly, I'm grateful for the principle of success that says the end result will be worth the sacrifice. Unsuccessful people think about what they have to give up in order to achieve what they want. What's it going to cost? How am I going to do it? How long will it take? Successful people think about what they are going to get at the end of the process. My vision, my why, all the fruit, living that dream in your heart and your mind. They are happy to sacrifice now, knowing they will be rewarded later. So there you go. One more day of living the dream. Like every night for the past 122 nights, I'll be right back here sitting at my computer, memorializing my failures and successes, telling the story of my journey to alignment. So until then, I wish everyone continued success. Good night.